M-1 Global presents.
Уважаемые поклонники смешанных боевых единоборств, представляем вашему вниманию трехраундовый супербой в среднем весе.
My name is Joe Rэй. I'm fighting out of the USA, fighting out of KO committee. I'm 14-4 as a professional in MMA. I'm really looking forward to putting on a show for all the fans out here in Russia and picking up a win in the process.
Четыре дня назад ко мне поступил звонок от моего менеджера. Совершенно неожиданно он предложил мне бой. Я говорю, что за бой? Он говорит, с американцем. Я говорю, о, интересно. Говорю, какой рекорд? Он, 12-4. Говорит, ты меня называть, что будешь смотреть? Нет? Я говорю, да нет, давай. Говорю, я все время хотел.
I don't know too much about my opponent. I know he's pretty seasoned. That's about it. I know that the game plan's changed a little bit for this guy, but the result's going to be the same. I'm going to go out there and get the win, and then enjoy the rest of my trip.
Соперник серьезный, но я ответственность чувствую, что М1 меня поставил в мейн-карт. Для меня это большая возможность заявить о себе. Джо, я видел, ты крепкий парень. Я хочу проверить, насколько.
Hey Vladimir, sucks to be you.
Спортсмен в синем Глурейджа представляет Соединенные Штаты Америки. Приветствуйте! Джо Рэй по прозвищу Флорида Бой.
It sucks to be you. We in your town and we running. It sucks to be you. Cause Joe Rэй is coming. It sucks to be you. Take off that crown, homie, running. It sucks to be you. Cause Joe Rэй is coming. We in your town and we running. It sucks to be you. Cause Joe Rэй is coming. It sucks to be
Соединенные Штаты Америки!
Cause Joe Rэй is coming. Sucks to be you, cause Joe Rэй is coming. It sucks to be you. Take off that crown, homie, running. It sucks to be you, cause Joe Rэй is coming. Come on, who won it? Sarasota's most wanted. Elbow, boot face. Luke Cage to your stomach. I heard you was curious. You see how serious he is. Till you have your first out-of-body experience. Feels like death when he hit you with the left. Then bring you back to life when he hit you with the right. So when it come to strikes, look, he more like Zeus. So you gon' need a doctor, I ain't talking about Zeus. Gotta love him, 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 gotta love him. I know it hurts, you gotta love it, 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 gotta love it. Playing to win, too afraid to lose. Man, I bang, and I claim my crew. Only playing to win, too afraid to lose. And man, I bang, and I claim my crew. This chump is a piece of cake. Turn a pro to a bum in the ring and straight eat your face. Joe Rэй will leave you deceased, erased. Put you to sleep, beat you till you bleed for days. Suckers got it twisted like he won't go ballistic. And put you in a choke, you be too broke to fix it. Cause when Joe stroke, Joe hoping for stitches, leave you open. The same way that Joe do his victims. You gotta love him, 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 gotta love him. I know it hurts, you gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Plans to win,
Спортсмен в красном углу ринга представляет Академию ММА из Республики Беларусь. Приветствуйте, Владимир Катыхин!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an M-1 challenge bout in the middleweight division. Now introducing your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 30 years old. He weighed in at 83.6 kilograms. He stands 180 centimeters tall and has a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. He is a Strikeforce, ex-FC and Battlegrounds MMA fighter from the United States of America. Please welcome Joe Florida Boy Ray. Now welcome his opponent in the red corner. This fighter is 35 years old. He weighed in at 83.4 kilograms. He stands 185 centimeters tall and has a record of 31 wins, 6 losses with 1 draw. He is world Muay Thai champion, world kickboxing champion, and national free fight champion from Belarus. One more time, Vladimir Katыhин. And your referee for this bout, Marco Bruersen.
Red corner, blue corner, center of the ring. So you both know the rules. Listen to my command. Protect yourself all the time. Make it a good match. Shake hands. Step back to your corner. Judge, time ready. Fight is ready. Fight!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our third fight on the main card. In the blue corner, Joe Rэй making his debut. In the red corner, Vladimir Katыhin.
Joe Rэй just started off with a nice right hand there, knocking Katыhin back.
Whether it be the right or the left, you got to watch out for Joe Rэй striking.
Well, he was confident in the interview there. He said he was going to knock him out. Even the lyrics of his song says, "I can knock you out with both hands." Nice uppercut. Swinging for the fences, Katıhin.
We should note, ladies and gentlemen, that Katıhin has taken this fight on 4 days' notice. It's just incredible to think that his original opponent, Nodar Kudakashvili, actually withdrew from the fight because he suffered some sort of lung issue, and he's waiting to see the results, to travel back to a doctor to see whether it's a lung infection or it's bronchitis. He can't actually know what it is, but he had to withdraw from the fight, and now we have Vladimir here stepping in and stepping up for this fight to challenge Joe Rэй, and he's swinging for his fences right now. Well, you'd have to think he's got nothing to lose here. 4 days notice, coming up against a big debuting fighter that M1 is really keen on. A win here would be humongous for him.
It would be huge, yeah, it would be huge for him. You know, whether he use them strikes to get the clinch like he has, but wow, he swung for the fences and caught Joe.
Interestingly enough, the Belarusian is actually the more experienced opponent. He's got 37 fights in his MMA career so far. But this will also mark Katilin's first fight under the M1 banner in 5 years. He's only lost once over his last 10 fights, and that was against the current ACB champ, Arbi Agib.
Well, he's definitely got a strong clinch. But he needs to do something with it. The referee will break it up. Nice shoulder charge.
And as we mentioned before, Ian, it's got to be difficult for Joe Rэй, someone in this. He's been planning for, and he's had a training camp, and he's been planning for a certain opponent and a certain stylistic matchup heading into this. 4 days before the fight, he's already in Russia, and he's told, well, you know what, we have another opponent for you. Your opponent's had to withdraw from the fight. It's such a tough position to be in. It's almost a rock and a hard place. It could go really well for you, or on the other hand, it could go horribly bad.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, nice break there by the referee. Obviously working Joe Ray's favour.
Certainly did. He was not happy in that clinch position. Joe Rэй is an experienced fighter himself. I mean, he's competed under the Strikeforce banner, where he's actually had his professional debut back in 2010, and he most recently took part in the Battleground MMA One Night Elimination Tournament, where he lost to Brock Larson in the second fight. However, it should be noted that during that exact same tournament, he actually beat Luigi Fioravanti, who challenged for the M1 Global Middleweight title just a few months ago.
Yeah, Luigi's been on M1 a few times. Great to beat him. Little short, stocky guy, full of tattoos, just like Joe Rэй is. Really nice guy.
Certainly.
Again, back to this clinch position. Strong position there.
Joe Rэй opted to take this fight at middleweight, given the switch in opponent. But he's happy to compete at both welterweight and middleweight. The options are open for him, which is great for a fighter in M1 right now. If something goes wrong in one division, or if you find a preference in the other, it's nice to know that you've got the options available.
Nice tie clinch.
Rocked in there with one shot. Vladimir is very, very keen on finishing this.
Well, Katihin has success in the clinch, and I think this is where the fight may span out. Whenever it's in the clinch position, in very close quarters like that, that's where Katihin's going to come into his own. I think Joe Rэй needs to keep on the outside and throw long shots. A lot better, nice uppercut.
Come on, Joe! Get up! Wake up! Let's go! Don't go! Wake up and get in the guy's face! You gotta move your head, Joe! You gotta move your head! I'm
As you can hear, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Ray's corner is not exactly very happy with him yet, telling him to move his head a little bit more and to wake up, basically, and that he's not in this fight just yet. Hard to argue with them, Ian. This is a little more tentative than you'd expect from Joe Rэй.
Well, when Joe Rэй moves his head, obviously he's not an easier target for Katihin, but when he moves his head, his punches come a little bit more fluent as well. You know, because he's moving with the momentum of his body instead of stiff and still. Nice combination there by Katihin.
Well, that's the end of the first round, and might have to give it to the challenger on 4 days' notice.
Yeah, I think you're right. Very close, but yeah, Katihin, I think he took that one, especially with the clinch work. Working nicely inside the clinch.
But we still have a potential 10 minutes to go, and as we've seen earlier tonight with the many momentum shifts we've seen in the previous fights, anything can happen.
seconds out. Blue corner, red corner. Thank you.
Well, Katyan taking his time getting off the seat.
Well, it wasn't a Yoel Romero style time wasting, but
no, definitely not. That's better head movement now by Ray. He's obviously, his corner man's told him he needs to keep that head moving. A static head is an easy head to hit.
Certainly is. Spinning back fist attempt. It's the sort of stuff Ray's got in his arsenal.
Well, Katyan looked down at the leg there, and it was obvious what he was going to do. You know, you look down at the leg and you make it obvious. You bend your head down, you look down. It's normally a sign that I'm going to fake for the leg and go over the top, and that's what he did. Every ounce of power going into those shots. Yeah, Joe Ray just waiting that little too long for my leg, and he's allowing Katyan to tee off.
Especially now in the second round, Katyan's getting a lot more comfortable, figuring out the sort of opponents he has against him. Landed a nice overhead there. Oh, Ray just seems a little exasperated here, being held up in the clinch, outstruck, which is very odd to see. But again, this is what happens when a fighter takes another fight on 4 days' notice when he's game planned for someone else. This always run the risk of something along these lines happening.
Yeah, but you would think that it was in Ray's advantage of the fact that you don't know what kind of weight cut that Katyan's had. If he's had any at all, he might have been walking around at this weight and thought, right, I'm not going to drop to 77, I'm going to stay at 84. You know, so you don't know. I didn't look into the background of any weight cut, so I wasn't quite sure exactly whether Katyan has dropped any weight or not in 4 days' notice.
Whether he did or not, he still looks like the bigger fighter in the cage than Ray right now.
True, very true.
Come on, bro.
Although Joe Ray actually weighing 0.2 of a kilogram heavier.
Very interesting.
Nice front kick.
Could just be their frames then. Because it does look like Katyan's slightly leaner. He's just a little taller than his opponent.
Yeah, Joe Ray's he's just waiting too long for my leg, and you know when they're both standing in front of each other, you know there's a little bit of head movement from both guys, and then he waits for Katyan to throw the shot first. And then again.
That was interesting that Katyan using the rope to leverage a leg kick.
Yeah, every time it's Katyan teeing off first.
It certainly is. Making Ray think a lot about what's coming at him instead of attacking himself. Very reactionary at this point. Suffice to say, this is not the Joe Ray we expected to debut in M-1 tonight.
I mean, he's still got knockout power in both hands, but it's whether he's going to connect. Katyan complaining that he used an elbow. I mean, if he did, it was obviously just a punch that missed and caught with the elbow.
Katyan's the one landing the better headshots right now.
Oh, nice. His timing's a lot better. He's on point. He's teeing off first. A lot of movement from Joe Ray, but not a lot of punches. He just doesn't seem to have gotten off the starting block.
Looks like he just hasn't figured out his opponent. He's standing there, it looks like he's trying to work him out, but he just hasn't gotten it yet. And now he's eating more than he's giving.
Yeah, he's taking punishment here.
Push kick to the stomach.
Well, this is definitely going to be a a feather in the cap of Katian if he wins this fight. But the way things are going, it's all one-sided right now.
Certainly is.
Oh, nicely done.
Knocks him down, 10 seconds left in the round. Unlikely get the finish here, but he'll be up 2 rounds to none on the scorecards heading into the 3rd and final round here.
Oh, Joe Rэй wasn't happy with that.
Not at all. There was a knee given right after the fight there, and Joe Rэй just had to shove his opponent away from him.
Sign of frustration, to be honest, because it wasn't an illegal knee. You know, it might have been on the bell, it wasn't after the bell.
It might have, I think he seemed more irritated that his opponent continued to hang on to him afterwards. Seemed like, which is why the push up. But at the end of the day, he's definitely frustrated. You can tell by the look on his face. He's battered, he's bloodied, and he's definitely not achieving what he set out to do. He's traveled across the world here to prove a point. A new contract he signed with M-1, and it's just not coming to fruition.
Вот, не заигрывайся, руки держи, понял? Он все равно тебя ищет, что-то ищет, понимаешь? Он на один удар ищет уже.
Third and last round. Shake hands.
Oh, referee asked him to shake hands. Joe Rэй wouldn't do it.
He's not interested, and quite honestly, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
Oh, nice right hand there by Katian.
Joe Rэй reciprocated there too. Oh, Katian holding on to the ropes there.
More of a power double than a real takedown. Just drove him back into the ropes. It's Katian that switches. Well, we've seen in round 1 that Katian was the stronger in the clinch. Maybe it's a big mistake there by Rэй.
Yeah, Ray's struggling to get out of that position there. Referee telling him to stay active.
Katian trying to break free. Yeah, Joe Rэй, there's just no snap in it, is there? Everything is zapped out of him.
Well, zapped out of him before it even started, to be honest. He just never looked like he was in this fight.
Katian just picking his shots and just basically hitting him at will right now. Just missing with that uppercut.
And mixing it up a lot better than Rэй is.
Are you listening? You gotta go. That's it. Leave. You gotta get off the cage. You gotta get off the ring. You gotta get off the ring, Joe. Hit the corner.
Go for an outside trip, not too late now, he's up against the ropes. He's got a double in the body lock, he could go for the takedown, now he's left it. Quite happy to just keep up against the ropes.
Less than half a round to go, he's gonna need a little more than a takedown to win this fight.
Yeah.
I don't see the sense of urgency though.
Let's go!
It's also a breather for Katian here as well. All he's doing is putting his weight on him. He's not the one who has to break free and win this fight. It's Joe Rэй that has to do that, so he's quite happy just to hang on, get a breather as soon as the referee breaks him. He's got a little bit of energy left. Oh God, Joe Rэй just ran with his head down there.
Now he's trying again for some sort of takedown.
Yes, he gets it.
He's achieved it. Not quite sure what good it's going to do this late in the fight. With 75 seconds to go.
Come on, break him! Break him! Break him!
Well, he's in a half guard. He could try and pass the full now. Hopefully ground and pound his way to a victory. Katihin is not leaving go of that head.
Let's go, Joe. You gotta get busy. Let's go. That's it. Now go. Break it. Break it. Shoulder pressure. We need to go, Joe. 30-second routine. Let's go. Go. Go.
He needs to pass that half guard if he wants to cause damage. Katihin's got a body lock.
That's it. Lock it. Lock it. Lock it. Lock it.
Oh, he's going to sit through.
Lock it. Lock it. That's the only chance we have right now, Joe. That's the only chance we have right now. Lock it again. Lock it again. Don't let that go.
Got a baseball choke. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Oh, I thought his hand was up the top there. That was seconds from tapping. I'm sure I saw Katihin's hand raise up there.
Very interesting that that happened there. But in the end, he was too little too late, and even Joe Rэй knows it as he gets up very slowly. Aware, hands up over his head, perfectly aware of the missed opportunity at hand.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a unanimous decision in favor of your winner, Владимир Катыхин!
Владимир Катыхин, Республика Беларусь, Академия ММА. Наши аплодисменты, наши поздравления.
Руководство М-1, матчмейкеров, они дали бой, ну буквально так экстренно, но это для меня была хорошая возможность реализоваться. Я, может быть, повторюсь, благодарю вас. Также благодарю всех зрителей, которые болели, которые... людям, которые помогали мне в подготовке и в жизни. Спасибо вам. Бой посвящаю свой близким, родным, ну и товарищам, конечно. Спасибо вам.
Спасибо, Володя. С победой! Владимир Катыхин, Республика Беларусь, Академия ММА.